honored if you would join us.
May the 4th be with you.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream.
Welcome to Arcade Wars.
Welcome everybody to Thursday night Arcade Talk. Hopefully you're having a great week. The weekend is almost upon us. Today we're going to talk about Atgames and SSF Kit and what it's going to do to shipping and all that stuff. So hopefully you enjoy the show, and plus we'll have Carl O's Game of the Week. Let's get Papa Brad on here and get this show going.
What's happening, man? What's happening? Glad to be here.
What's going on? You having a good week?
Man, I'm having a good week. It's been an action-packed week, but I'm enjoying it. Action-packed, man.
Action-packed. That's right. You're getting close to Christmas break.
Yeah, man. The kids are all excited. They're all excited. Santa's coming. Santa's coming.
Coming.
Everything's buzzing. Everything's buzzing, man. But man,
yeah.
Talking about Christmas, I think Atgames gave us Christmas early this year. They delivered a beautiful present.
Beautiful present.
Yeah,
that would be the SSF kit.
That would be one thing. Yeah, I'm talking about Attack from Mars. That was a surprise. That was a surprise, huh?
Yeah.
Got a lot of people in the chat tonight.
Who's in the chat?
Man, we got Carl O here. We got Andy's Game Room. Welcome to the stream. We got DNZ. Good to see you. Got Biggie D's Arcade. What's happening, Biggie D? We got who else? Let me scroll down. We got our favorite moderator, Jason's here. What's happening, Jason? Good to see you. Goofy Foot. High scores on tap. Marine 50. We got the whole crew. We're ready.
Nice. Welcome, everybody. Arcade Wars. You get the Attack from Mars news on what? Tuesday we did that stream.
Tuesday, man. I was burning rubber to get home, man. I was insane. I tell you.
It would have been terrible if you got a speeding ticket, man.
It would have been worth it. It would have been worth it. I mean, you can only catch something live once. You know what I mean? There's only one time that you'll see the first impression and have it be honest. There's only one time. So it was great that I was there for the first impression. I got to see them drop this gem. I mean, the thing's drop dead gorgeous, you know. It's drop dead gorgeous. I mean, if you're a fan of real pinball, I mean, this one looks good.
Yeah, no extra logos anywhere. It's the original art. Has Bali on the bottom there. That's it. Which,
you know, if I was waiting to get on board, like if I was waiting to get one, this one would probably push me to get one. Yeah, if I hadn't already ordered one. This one would probably push me to get one, honestly. This is really exactly what I was hearing from a lot of my viewers. You know, this was all the things they wanted, you know. They were saying, oh, we want, you know, authentic table artwork. We want a Williams table. We want a table. Yep. Not only did they give us one, they gave us number 3. They gave us number 3 on the list. You go, number 3. Look, they didn't start at like number 30. They went to the very top of the list. And they dropped the next headliner, you know. I mean,
I wasn't expecting a headliner. I figured down the road a ways.
Yeah. I mean, they're not giving us a small fry. You know, if this was a concert, it would be Monsters of Rock. You know, they're giving us all the big guns. We're getting some big guns right off the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, man, it's exciting, man, because I mean, they dropped this one. What else one they got to drop?
Yeah,
Future.
Well,
So this is
Twilight
what?
Zone, and they still got a lot. They still got a lot in their arsenal. They got a lot. I mean, to me, Creature from the Black Lagoon is the one I've always wanted. But they've got a lot in their arsenal that people want. I mean, they've got Twilight Zone, they've got Monster Bash. They got a lot of classic pinballs that Zen has that people want.
Yes.
And you never know what's coming down the road, too. That's the good thing. You know, it's not like they're continually developing new properties, you know. You just saw that with the Pinball M. So, you know, there could be something awesome that would come out, 6 months from now. And it might be something new that we don't even know about, you know.
Oh yeah, and it's just like Star Trek, Then just came out with those 3 new Star Trek tables that they did the machine for.
Just looking at this table, the only feedback I'll give that is a little bit critical. I think the double marquee, like the Attack from Mars, is an eyesore. I would get rid of that. But other than that,
but it doesn't need to be there. I don't.
It's repetition, and like there's a ton of people that want one that's all black. That way, it's like no matter what game you have in the dark, it's not distracting you with artwork. And this would probably be the perfect table to do it on.
Well, long as it's not. Hey, what's up, Killer Jay? As long as it's not. I don't think it lights up, right? They took that away.
No, it doesn't light up.
Yeah, so it's the topper. I think what they did is
it's up.
The light that used to do the marquee is doing the topper now.
Yeah.
And imagine they still have that. What if they'll still have the button in the back where you could turn it, on, off, dim, and high, the topper. That'd be kind of neat. They kept it on there because some people might not want the topper turned on. They might want to, keep it turned off.
Yeah.
So, and they had that button back there. So, I mean, hopefully they just kept it on there and is using it for the topper. But yeah, I mean, this thing looks great. It's cool. This is the first one they've done where they don't have a Zen logo on it. So it's truly, the real art with no extra logos. It's pretty cool. I mean, I wasn't expecting to see.
Hey, could you do me a favor? Oh, man, this is totally unrehearsed. I'm sorry. I'm throwing a monkey wrench in your system, bro. Can you pull up a picture I just sent you on Messenger?
I ain't pulling that up, man.
Pull it up. Yeah, you got to. You got to because it's what we're talking about. I have someone that made a prototype showing what it will look like. Jason made an image. There it is.
Don't look no different than what we already got.
No, it looks better though without the Attack from Mars being up there.
Oh, he scrubbed the Attack from Mars.
Yeah, it's scrubbed off, man. That's what it should look like right there. Boom. That's it. You almost got it. You almost got it right, Let's make that one little touch. One little touch. One little touch and you're finished. You got perfection.
Yeah, I just don't know.
You don't want to say Attack from Mars. I mean, it won't even look right. When you're playing Attack from Mars, it won't look right.
Oops.
If they wanted to put art there, I guess they could put like aliens or something that's themed with the table. But I think just like there's a lot of demand for one that's all black. Why not just give it to people? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you're so close to just making it
so close. Black. I mean, this one would be perfect for it. It'd be perfect for it. Just my opinion, but I'm just throwing it out there and then to have someone actually make a mock-up and show what it would look like, I thought was really amazing. So thank you, Jason. Appreciate it.
Yep. And Jason says, hope to continue to see more Williams love. I think we will.
Absolutely.
I mean, there's Zen has a bunch of Williams, so
yeah.
And I think the reason why this one took so long to get out to us, I think there was probably had something to do with the license. I bet.
Yeah. Well, we're getting all like of the people that really are super into playing real pinball. We're getting some of the heavy hitters,
Carlo.
I mean, we just got Twilight Zone. We just got Attack from Mars. And Zen has most of the heavy hitters in the top 10 most popular pinballs. So there's still a lot they can do. And they got stuff that's kind of outliers that's cool too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, the Bride of Pinball table is a really pretty pinball table if you see it in the real world.
Yeah, I like the one that's.
I don't know if that would have the sales appeal. You know what I'm saying? I think probably the next one that's heavy hitter would. What do you think the next biggest pinball would be? Probably Twilight Zone, huh?
I don't know. It's hard to say. One thing that affects all that is the license.
Yeah.
Let
me look at the list. I got the list right in front of me. Twilight Zone hits at number 5. So after Attack from Mars, it's the next pinball. That's a licensed official real world table.
Yeah.
And I think Star Trek was at 7, the next generation. So not bad at games. Not bad. Number 3, you know.
Yeah.
But I think it's good they're giving people a lot of options, you know what I mean?
A lot of options right off the bat.
A lot of options, and you know they're giving them good choices, you know. And I think it's gonna be hard to pick one because they have a lot of good ones that look good. But I think this for someone that wants like a reproduction of something that looks like a real world pinball, this is pretty close. This is a pretty good job they did.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing really you can do is that the marquee.
The marquee needs to be gone. The artwork above the artwork. Yeah. Like the Adams Family, I actually think that it looks okay because at least it's original artwork and it's not the same as what's on the back glass. You know, I don't want to see a repetition of the back glass image. That's very distracting. It doesn't look aesthetically pleasing to me.
And there's the Adams Family one right there.
Yeah, I like that. That doesn't really bother me at all because it's
because you don't have Adams Family in the picture.
Yeah, that works, but just on Attack from Mars it doesn't work.
No, I think Dinosaur Dynasty works because it's not on the image.
It's got like the jungle. It's like the jungle.
Yeah, kind of like the
dinosaurs are in the jungle fighting. It's kind of
cool. I never really noticed the behind
like
the Dinosaur Dynasty. You can see the plants and that on there. That's pretty cool. I didn't really notice that.
That's pretty cool.
See,
I bet you that table looks better in person too when you see it. You know, it's sometimes it's hard if you don't see a real world example.
This one here,
they nailed that.
Yeah, but it's on the screen too, though.
But
it looks different, though.
No, but it does like it's totally different. Like the images are different, you know.
Yeah, I think it works.
It does work. It's different, and it's kind of like it's just making a picture frame for the monitor, you know.
Yeah, I really like that one. That turned out really nice.
There's been so many people asking for all black. You know, why not just do one model and give it to them? Then they could say, oh, well, you just get this one, you know.
Yep. Yeah, I mean
they're almost there anyway. They got one little piece of artwork, you know. I mean, literally, like you're so close. Just get that little extra pin. You're right there. Atgames. Get the people what they want.
I know somebody. I think it was Jason saying, you know, they want the consistency. You don't need consistency.
You don't need consistency. When you go in an arcade, does every arcade machine look the same? No, that's ridiculous. Everything should look the best version of the best it can be. You know, just want it to be the best it can be.
Marine 50 says, okay, I'll need some advice. As we know, I have pre-ordered Star Trek and I'm tossed on adding the SSF kit. Do I want to wait and see how it is, or should I just go for it? I think you should just go for it for if you're not scared about the price, because to get it pre-installed is the way to go, I think, especially for $50. We don't know what that price is going to be in the future, right?
Yeah. It seems like a good deal to me, you know.
Yeah, it seems like a good deal. I mean, I'm not sure what the SSF.
Although I have been told all you need is a screwdriver to do this assembly. So I mean, if all you need is a screwdriver, I think I can handle it. But you know,
I'm not gonna get it pre-installed. Maybe if I already had a pinball, I would. But I heard it's not gonna be that hard. And I'm willing to do it myself. I don't think it's gonna be that hard. The holes are already pre-drilled for the screws and for the subwoofer. They're already pre-drilled, so
I almost want to just get it so I can like also do a video and show people how to do it, and you know, get a chance to experience like what the installing it yourself is like. You know, that way I can relate that to my viewers.
Yep.
But yeah, absolutely. Like, you know, if I didn't, you know, I also want to get it sooner. I'm gonna be honest. I want to get it sooner. So like, I don't even want to wait a day longer. I don't want to wait a day longer than I have to, Team Claus. Not even a day. Not even a day. Like, you know, if I have to wait a day longer, I'll install that mug myself and I'll figure it out. You know, I've modded tons of things. I think I can handle it, you know. But you know, I think it's like anything. I mean, if you want it to have, if you want to have the pinball with all the options, you probably want the you know, the SSF kit. You want the really good sound. You want to have every option that you can have. You know, I tend to play where I nudge the machine a lot physically, so maybe I'll be turning that down sometimes when I'm playing. But I like having the option of being able to do it. So either way, like I want to get it and check it out. You know. I think if you're playing with the sound cranked up, you know, if you're playing at like, you know, concert level, because I'll probably have it cranked up pretty loud. Yeah, I think you're gonna want to use the nudge buttons more if you're doing the surround sound and you're having it where it's pretty loud, you know. But I mean, I like having options, you know, and I'm sure I'll talk about all that once I have one.
Yep.
But I like
Yeah,
I love having the accelerometer and being able to physically push a machine and have it affect the ball. So like there'll probably be times maybe it'll depend on the table. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really give an opinion because I have no experience. So coming from ground zero, but I like having the option of having it.
Yeah. High Score says I can't decide to have it installed or not. If my thing is if you don't want to wait for the pinball,
You're not in a hurry.
you don't. But if you're not in a hurry, I would for $50. It's definitely worth the money. I mean, $50 to get it pre-installed and have it tested is pretty good.
That's pretty reasonable. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, really.
If you're willing to wait, or if you have like a Star Trek,
I mean,
or
dude,
Peanuts,
it's as slow as I work when I'm modding something. I mean, it's good. You know, if you figure $25 an hour, that's 2 hours. But you know, at my pace, you know, I'll really take my time when I do a mod project. So, I mean, that would probably be a lot cheaper. You know, that's a good deal, I think.
Oh, especially if you're getting the Peanuts, Star Trek, or Attack from Mars. They're only going to be delayed for 1 week, and you're waiting anyway. So I would definitely be getting it installed if I got Star Trek, Attack from Mars, or Peanuts, or Dinosaur Dynasty.
It captures the ball sound and the movement for the different speakers. Now, High Scores on Tap got to play it, so he probably has a more accurate opinion than even I would have because he went to
it's hard though.
The event. He went to the event, but the problem was that you can't hear anything in an event. Everything's so loud, like you can't even hear yourself talk. It's so loud in there when you go to like a pinball or arcade event.
Yeah, like Marine 50's on no fence and High Scores. High Scores. I know he got the Adams Family, but like for Marine 50, he got the Star Trek one. I think it's well worth it. We don't know what the installation is going to cost in future. Right now, it's $50. You can't beat that.
Yeah,
and I think the SSF kit's still on sale. Is it not?
I think the SSF kit's going to be pretty kicking. I mean, you have a subwoofer in there.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure you have an amplifier. The machine has solenoids too, right? So it's even going to have that. In addition to all that, it has solenoids in addition to all these extra sound enhancements.
You got exciters, subwoofer, solenoids. I definitely think it's worth it.
Don't get me started on the exciters. Was not a fan.
You just had to get him dialed in.
You got him dialed. I turned him way down.
Because I think Carl got his dialed in. He said no ringing or nothing. It sounds really good.
Yeah.
I think these are going to be different.
Mine are buzzy. I don't know why. I can never get the buzz out of them. Probably because I like I said, I like things loud. Like I know if I'm going to have that SSF kit, if I'm going to want to run that, I'm going to want to run it pretty loud.
Yep. And don't forget, guys, I forgot. If you ever wanted extended warranty plans, Atgames do have extended warranty plans out there. I forgot they had those. They have, extended. So these pinballs in SSF kit both come with a 1-year warranty. Even if it's pre-installed or you install yourself, it's still a 1-year warranty. Same as the machine, right? But you can extend those. I forgot they had those 1 year. Where they got 1 year, 2 year, and a 3 year. Extended warranty.
Man, see now Carlos get me all nervous.
Why'd you get me nervous?
He said if they install and test a bad speaker or exciter, they swap it right there.
Yes.
A lot of components in the kit. What if one's bad at home? Then what?
Gotta get it.
Dang, Carlo.
Gotta get a replacement.
Carlo, you're making me nervous, bro.
That's true. I never thought about that, man. That is totally true. So
there's
one more
true.
thing.
Yeah, they can just grab another one from the stock, but if you're at home, you can't do that.
Yeah, you gotta wait for it to ship.
See, the thing is, I probably wouldn't. You are getting installed by someone that's, I wouldn't even know if it was on or off either, too, because I wouldn't have the experience of doing a bunch of them to know if it was correct or not.
Well, I know like you can do a test thing on the SSF Kit.
Oh yeah, they do have a test mode. That's right. We could test all the speakers and stuff. Okay.
Yeah, so if something's off, man, you'll hear it on the test kit. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, man. I mustn't have hooked up this wire right. What's happening, Brooklyn Menace?
Or it's a bad one. It's a bad exciter.
Welcome to the stream. Obsidian Contraption. Welcome.
The weekend is almost here. That's right. Almost.
Yeah.
For you guys a show tomorrow.
And Carlo is Mr. Atgames.
Yep. Yep. $45, no brainer. And that's with that $5 discount.
Yeah.
It is $50.
Yeah. At the price they have now, it is a really good deal. You know.
Yeah. And, like I said, if you ordered anything besides the Addams Family, I think it's definitely worth getting because it's only going to delay it one week, and you're already waiting until next year, anyways. Until, I think March and April. I think are the 2 months they're talking. But the Addams Family, if you want to be in the first wave, you're not going to be able to be in the first wave if you get pre-installed. If you have any chance to get in wave one, it would be gone if you get the SSF kit installed. But if you don't want, that doesn't bother you, then get the SSF kit installed. Yeah.
We're not doing that to try to show making people wait. I mean, that's not the case at all. It's just a matter of what's practical.
It's your choice.
It's your choice. I mean,
if I already had an ALP, I might think about it. I don't. So I've been waiting almost a year now. Anyways, I'm tired of waiting, Papa Brad. I'm tired of waiting,
man. I can't wait to get the thing in my hands. So sooner the better.
Can't wait for it. All right. Where is that? Pop this thing up on the screen here. In case you guys didn't get an email on this, this is what they sent out early this morning, I think. Says if you receive this message, it means you have pre-ordered one or more of the Legends 4K machines. We would please offer you a special promotion for the FSS kit, including pre-installation for just $349.99. This is if you didn't already have the SSF kit pre-ordered. So it'd be $350, $299 for the kit, and then $50 for installation.
What about if you already had it pre-ordered, like we pre-ordered it?
Well, that's why they give you two options here. You got
pre-order. Okay. If you pre-ordered it, okay, I got you. Yeah.
Pre-installation for my pre-ordered SSF kit.
Okay.
So it's all in the same email. Yeah. Ultimately, if you have already, right here's if you've already pre-ordered the SSF kit, you can opt for pre-installation at 50% discount rate, reduced from the regular $100. So it's going to be $100, I guess, at least now going forward. After this promotion's over, it's going to be $100. Even at $100, man, I think it's worth it. Like Carl said, they'll install it and check it, and if there's something wrong, they'll fix it right there. So even at $100, it's not bad. But man, to save $50 right now I think it's
$50 is a pretty good deal.
And if you did pre-order, a 4K pinball and you didn't get this email, I would contact Atgames support sooner than later because this is only good until the 17th. Today's the 14th.
Yeah, that's not that many days. This is weekend, huh?
4 days. Yep.
Just this weekend to make up your mind.
Sunday at midnight.
Sunday. Whoa.
Yeah, right here. Oop. Damn it.
Oh, man, you're giving it away, T. McCloskey. You're ruining the show. That's it. We're definitely not doing that game. We're proud to be the least professional YouTubers on YouTube. We're proud of it.
You didn't. Nobody saw nothing.
Yeah, I didn't see nothing. It's like I did a video earlier today. I have my credit card information on screen, so I didn't see nothing.
I was trying to highlight this. This offer is valid until midnight Pacific time on December 17th. So if you're Eastern like me, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. So So if you did not get this email, you can go up to support because I don't know. I'm going to show the links here. I don't know if you can do these. This is the link. Somebody could put the link in the description or in the chat. I'm not sure if this will work or not.
Yeah, well, you didn't see that. You didn't see that, Jason. You didn't see that. That was deja vu.
Yeah.
That was deja Bobby vu.
So if you click on one of the links, this is the one. If you already pre-ordered an SSF
now,
kit.
the cool thing is like they already put this giant hole in the bottom, so you
Yes.
don't have to get out like a saw and cut the wood. And
like you would on the old one.
This thing is basically prepped for this thing to drop into it, from what I understand.
Yes.
So it might not be that bad, honestly. But
and I think the
hard part is like, what I wish they would have done. And now this is just, hindsight is 2020. But I wish they would have done is they would have put the video showing it being installed to see how complicated it was, and then had the thing where you could order it or not order it. Because if you watch the video, you would know if it was something you were comfortable doing or not, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's no, you don't have to be in a rush. We're not pushing FOMO. We're not saying you have to go out and do this immediately. Are you saying that, T? I mean, if you want to wait, you can wait. Like to get the pinball. I mean, the Atgames going to continue. This is a long-term project for Atgames. They're not just doing one run, then when it's gone, it's gone. No, this is going to be like their regular product line. They're going to have all kinds of different models. I mean, I find it hard to believe you wouldn't have a skin that you like with this many of them out. But if you still don't have the one you're waiting for, wait, because
more coming.
And once you put your money down, you're kind of locked in. So from what I understand, you can't switch.
No, you can't.
So
yeah. And that's the other thing I was gonna bring up is, Atgames has been pretty straightforward with us. They've told us, through this whole process what's happening. I don't think they've kept us in the dark. And one of the things they did tell us is that some people may not get their Adams family by January 31st. And they said if you don't get it by January 31st, they'll give you a refund if you're pushed into February. Well, now with this SSF kit pre-installation, does that kind of go away? Because some people are going to be pushed into February, because if you do get this pre-installed, they said give them extra 2 to 4 weeks if you get it pre-installed. So expect to be pushed back 2 to 4 weeks is what Atgames is saying. So it pushes you into February. Now, does that kind of relieve those people that might have got it in February and be able to cancel? Will those people be popped up into January, and then people that got this pre-installed gets pushed back to February? It might solve that problem. So everybody who didn't get this pre-installed might get their
I don't think so. I mean,
by January 31st. That's just my guess. I'm not saying that.
I kind of look at it as a win-win. If you want to get a refund and switch tables or something, if they can't get it to you in time, you could always switch to a different table if you want. Or you could get the SSF kit installed if you want. I mean, I think it's not necessarily a negative thing, No,
it's not. It's not negative at all. Why would you say it's negative?
That's what I'm saying. It's not a negative thing at all. That's what I'm saying.
No,
I'm pointing out it's not a negative thing. I mean, they're actually giving you a really good price to have the, this whole speaker system put into it from the get-go.
Oh, I know.
And make it more of just like almost like, throw on the back box and you're done. Throw on the legs, put the back box on and the legs, and let's go. I mean, they're kind of putting it in easy mode.
Yeah.
If it's worth waiting a little bit longer for that? I mean, if it's worth it to you, then it shouldn't matter, right?
Oh, right.
If it's worth it to you to have someone do it for you and you not have to fool with it. I mean, plus look at all the changes they've made. Honestly, do you remember the prototype we saw? Do you remember the first version of the Atgames pinball we saw? Look how many changes they've made. I mean, I think it's reasonable to get a little bit of time to get it where all these changes are implemented. I mean, they basically redid all the gripes.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying, because Atgames was saying that some people might be pushed into February, and again, I was just saying it might have relieved that issue. Those people might not be pushed into February now, and that's all I was saying. Because Atgames was saying that some people may get pushed to February, and then if you did, you can cancel your Adams family. But this here might have relieved that issue. Everybody that didn't get this pre-installed might get it before February 1st. That's all I was saying.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, if you do get it pre-installed, it adds on 2 to 4 weeks. So you won't get it now.
Well, there's Chinese New Year too, isn't there? Don't things stop to a crawl over there in China? When do they just celebrate that?
I think it isn't around January 31st. I think it's the end of January.
It's the February, month of February, huh?
Is it February?
I think. I don't know.
It's in there somewhere. Well, I guess we just look it up. Huh?
Yeah, the shape of the micro was the prototype.
February.
Goofy Foot saying February. Yeah, that's what I thought.
February 2nd. So that shouldn't affect them for first wave.
Yeah, not for the people that are just getting the speaker kits. I don't think it will affect them.
Yeah. So it's
like the further out waves, it might affect a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Chinese New Year. You celebrate it, Papa Brad. We all celebrate Chinese New Year. Who doesn't? Come on now.
February 2nd.
February 2nd. Thank you, T. McCloskey. Yeah, it's for several weeks, Hobby Hand says, and most companies close down for almost a month. That's part of their tradition.
Holy shit!
We're not going to change the tradition of a country just because we want these pinballs. I mean, just being honest. I mean, it's
so that's why Atgames is saying 2 to 4 weeks for these installs because of that Chinese New Year. I think they're taking that in effect, saying 2 to 4 weeks because but they already know what that factory.
Oh yeah, yeah. They know. They know the exact schedule. I mean, they're on it, man. I think they're on it. You know.
Yeah, so they would know. So that's why
they've been pretty upfront. Like as soon as they know, like they've given us a lot of news to report and a lot of stuff to talk about. So I don't think they're holding much back.
No, but definitely does not affect wave 1 of the Adams family. Chinese New Year.
I mean, didn't they put something out on Facebook too about delivery schedule? Did you read that?
Yeah, I didn't see anything, but I haven't been up on Facebook.
Okay.
For a while. Did you see it up there? I didn't look for it.
I'll look for it real quick.
Let's see. Well, you look for that. Okay, so this link here is in the email. This is for if you did not get the SSF kit yet, you can get it for $300 and then $50 for installation. That's what this link brings you into. So this is the link you would want to click on if you haven't got the SSF kit and you want it installed. You go to this link, and then this one here is the link you would click. This would be the first link, or no, second link. Pre-installation from my pre-ordered. Yeah, this would be the second link you would click on. This is you already ordered SSF kit and you want to install it for $50.
Mm-hmm.
This is the link you would go to. This is the second link in that email. Like I said, if you did not get the email, make sure you call out to Atgames. I mean, we could put these links in the chat and see if they work. I don't know if they work or not. As long as you have your order number. If you already ordered SSF kit, you probably have to put your order number in somewhere in there, I imagine. Carl, you already did it. Did you have to put your order number in anything when you did this SSF kit pre-installation? I imagine you had to put your order number in somewhere.
Where's Facebook? Why is it not showing it? Hold on.
What they did.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, I found it. Can you pull it up? 1 second.
No,
I got too many windows up. Is it up? I can't see. I'm looking at Facebook because it says hello Atgames fans. As promised in our November 21st update, we're providing you with our December update to the delivery status of those pre-ordered the Legends Pinball 4K Adams Family Standard Edition. In our previous update on November 21st, we estimated the first wave orders will be arriving by January 31st, and we are happy to report that there has been no change in this status. In case of any unexpected events, port operations delay, customs, transportation, warehouse, etc., occur causing delivery delay, we will let you know as soon as possible. In any case, deliveries slip into February 2024, we will notify you and give the option to cancel your order and receive a full refund. I mean, that sounds pretty awesome to me. I mean, that's not, what more could you ask for? You know, I mean, they're saying they're on target for the delivery date in this message. It says here, let me continue reading. Other waves that have estimated delivery by 2/29/2024, 3/31, or 4/30 will be on time. For those that have opted for the SSF kit to be pre-installed per our 4-day 50% discount that we will be announcing today, the expected minimal delay that's provided to you when you opted in will override the dates listed above and void any ability to receive a full refund for delivery delays. So just saying, if you decide to get the SSF kit installed by them, you're not going to be able to claim the delivery delay, which I think is reasonable because they're doing that basically. Right. They're not. I don't think they're making a bunch of money if they're only charging $50. For the delivery schedule outside the U.S., logistics in each territory is independently run and is different from the U.S. He's talking about the USA. He's not talking about Canada. Not talking about Michael B. out there in the middle of nowhere. He's talking about the USA. Delivery dates are territory dependent. Please check with our authorized resale partner for whom you placed your order. So, I mean, to me, this is a layman that seems like they're saying they're on target. What does that seem like to you, T. McCloskey?
Yeah, I mean, they say we're on target. We estimated that the first order would be arriving by January 31st. That's what they're saying.
I definitely don't think it's a conspiracy theory or anything. I think it's, they're pretty much telling you exactly what's going on. I mean, I don't know how much more transparent you can be.
Only thing missing from here.
Wait a minute. Don't shoot me. I'm just saying, from just the way I look at it, I think it seems pretty upfront to me. I don't know.
The December 25th date is not in here.
Hopefully the container doesn't fall off the ship. Didn't Arcade 1-Ups had a container fall into the ocean?
Yeah, Miss Pac-Man. I think it was because Miss Pac-Man Atgames holds the license.
Miss Pac-Man was rocking the boat.
Yeah.
Computing Dynamics.
Atgames holds Mrs. Pac-Man license. I think it has something to do with that. Actually.
Well, the company that made there's a whole thing, but the company that made Miss Pac-Man made some of the best Atari games. Like if you're into the history of Atari, they pretty much on the consoles too, on the 2600, on the 7800. Most of the best games were made by the people that made Miss Pac-Man, which is pretty amazing. So they have, they did a lot.
Leo's going to pre-order his install. Yeah, we most likely we ain't going to see any 4K pinballs this year. I think they're all going to be pushed into January. I don't think we're going to see any Pop Brad in December.
Okay.
In this letter here, they don't mention December 25th at all. So, but you never know. I'm still holding out. But
I don't think I'll have it before Christmas. You think you'll have it before Christmas? That's like what, 10 days from now?
No, they always said, no, they never said it would happen. They said December 25th.
I don't think it's gonna happen for Christmas. Yeah, I would be shocked.
Well, of course you can't. Nothing moves on December 25th, so really be December 26th. I don't know. They might ship some this year. I don't know. I don't really expect them, but I do believe we'll still get them. We'll see them before January.
Yeah.
And the other thing too, they're still on delivery because they always said December 25th to January 31st. So as long as they ship in a month window, it's not delayed. But the last three order changes did it where the coin door.
That's true. Kevin here saying he wouldn't pay $1,500. On a long enough timeline, everything goes on sale. If you're willing to wait, you don't need to be the first guy on the block to have something. Everything goes on sale. If you're willing to wait, you got to play the waiting game.
Everything goes on sale.
I mean, if you're buying it now, you're an early adopter. If you're buying it right when it comes out the gate, you're an early adopter. There is, all the things early adopters deal with. You might pay a little more. There's more likely for something to not be perfect, right? I mean, we've been early adopters before. This isn't my first rodeo buying something when it first comes out. But if you want to wait, I mean, everything gets cheaper. Eventually, one of these models won't sell as good as the rest. And there'll probably be a sale on it at some point.
Yep. I know, Pop Bread froze. Yeah, and like I said, everything goes on sale. And the other thing to look out for too is somebody gets the table they want, they'll sell their Addams Family or Snoopy or whatever they're going to get. people are going to put some of these things on Facebook Marketplace and eBay and that to sell because they want a new, one of the new skins. Say like a Jurassic Park or Back to the Future comes out. Somebody about the Addams Family, you might want Back to the Future or Jurassic Park more than they want Addams Family, so they'll sell their Addams Family. So yeah, definitely hold out because you could see some really good deals on some of these. If you don't want to pay full price. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever go up to $1,500. They're not $1,500 now. I think what are they at now? And don't forget, Attack from Mars goes on pre-sale starting tomorrow. So what are these mugs up at? Like right now, if you order, they're $1,300 right now until December 31st. These things are $1,300. So they're $200 less than manufacturer. Oh, you're back.
I'm back. Do I get sound?
Yep.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Biggie D says, "What if Back to the Future's not next?" I'm not getting it, but
could be.
A lot of people.
Could be. On the list. Like I said, if there's something that you really want to wait and see,
yeah, I agree with you, Marine 50. I think they're only making what's been pre-ordered. I think they will only be making enough of each cab as it's ordered. They might come out. Well, yeah, because think about all the ones they have. They're going to make 1,000 of each one of these cabs that they did. Man, you'd have a lot of cabs sitting, a lot of pinball somewhere.
Yeah.
At least for these pre-orders, they're just ordering enough to whatever order comes in, they're making it. They're not making any extra yet.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing about pre-orders. It's sold already. So no guessing. Now, like Addams Family is a standard edition. Now they make extras of that one to put into, Sam's Club and all that.
Yeah, that's an evergreen one. So that one's going to be around.
So I think those ones, the standard ones, I think they'll make extra at some point. I don't think they are right now to put in stores. But the collector's editions, I guarantee they're only making the ones that's been pre-ordered. And it's always going to be that way with the collector's edition. They're not going to go out to Sam's and all that.
Yeah. If you want to have one that's unique, you want to pick up the collector's edition because those will be limited.
Yeah, and you won't be able to pick it up at Atgames.
But I'm just saying it again though. Like you don't buy home arcades to play games, to play pinball, to play arcades. They're not investments. They're not they're not going to go up in value in general.
Not even a collector's.
Not even a collector's. Because it's just not the nature of this hobby for home arcades. If you want to have something that's a collectible, you need to buy a real arcade, and then you have all the baggage that comes with that. The maintenance.
Yeah.
Very old technology, but these are home arcades. Only buy it if you're going to play it. If you want to play virtual pinball, buy it. If you want to play arcade games, if you want to have access to thousands of arcade games, buy these machines. But don't buy them and resell them. They're not investments.
No. But for some of these collector's edition, we don't know how long they're going to be on sale either. So we want to get it sooner than later. Yeah. And plus, they're going to go up in price too. We think we're not really sure.
It'll be funny. It'll be funny if 5 years from now, people are like, "The Attack from Mars was so limited. If you have one of those, it's worth $3,000." That'd be funny. So like 3 years from now, if we're still doing this, we might be able to look back at the stream and laugh if I was wrong. But history has shown me that they're not good investments. Like you don't buy these things to have them go up in value.
Yeah, only way these would go up in value is this. Say Attack from Mars, it's peanuts. Like only 20 people ordered it, and so they only made 20 of them.
Yeah,
and then that's it. They ain't gonna make it anymore. Then it might go up or at least stay the same. Because you know how people are when you can't get something.
Yeah, that's true. They get the FOMO. Scarcity.
Yep. But it'd have to be like a low number though that they only produced. Because like the New Wave Toys cabs, some of those have increased in value.
Uh-huh.
They're little miniature arcades. It's because there's not that many out there.
Scarcity.
Yeah. The least amount there is, man, the more it could go up. Doesn't mean it will go up, but it could go up, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was good to Atgames put that thing out on Facebook. I didn't see it. I'm glad you found it. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure we put that on this, talked about that.
So Wave 1 is still on schedule for January 31st. And I think doing this the SSF kit pre-installations will help that too.
Yeah, I think so too.
It takes it takes people out of the first wave, pushes them back. So, which isn't a bad thing. Penis Pinball will go up with Charles Schultz. Yeah, with autograph. Yeah, he's been dead for 20 years. It'd be kind of hard to get that autograph now.
Yeah, might be a little hard.
Hey, I should be getting my New Wave poster.
Yeah, but you never know. You never know. Like Stan Lee signed everything. Stan Lee was a signing man. He was signing everything. I was going through my comics, T. McCloskey. I was going through my comics the other day, and I found one that was signed by Stan Lee, and I didn't even know it.
Really?
Yeah, it's a signature, and it says Stan Lee, and I was like, that's got to be a fluke. The person that got rid of that comic mustn't have known that Stan Lee had signed that comic, but it has a signature. And then I looked online; it was exactly the same the way it looked. So
was it? Looks like
but he was signing everything. Stan Lee, he was signing everything. So, but it's cool to have collectibles like that. Where someone famous signed it. I agree with that. That's a cool thing, Kevin.
Jason said I interviewed Stan Lee for college radio. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think Atgames has covered all the bases. They're still on track for January 31st. So unfortunately, I don't think we'll see any shipped in December, but I'm still happy in January because I was still thinking sometime in January anyways, but I was always now maybe they'll ship some and before the end of the year, but probably not. As long as I get in January sometime, I'm happy. Yeah. Kevin says, nice find, Brad.
Yeah, I was amazed. I was shocked.
Leo has gotten Mr. T's autograph in person.
There you go, man. I pitied a fool.
I pitied a fool. Dark Realm says, Tim, are you happy with your new S panel for your Tron cab? Yeah, you can see it back there.
Yeah, it looks good, man. It's looking more. It looks nice.
Looks really good. And I put those mirrors on the side. You can't see the mirrors, but I put mirrors on the side.
Cool. You can see them in the video you made. You can see them real good in the video you made. Check out the video on T's channel.
And
the channel.
The Pub Brad knows. I mean, you've seen the original, Tron arcade.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to have those mirrors on the side.
Yeah, they're supposed to. That's what way should have came.
I mean, I got it would cost Arcade One Up nothing to put just a mirror effect in there instead of black, because you had to put some kind of color in there.
They could have done that NPC cone mod too, for that matter. I mean, I know. Shortcuts. You take shortcuts.
But the mirror would cost them nothing.
Yeah, it was just a sticker. A sticker. Well,
you don't even have to. You just blend it. You just instead of painting it black, you would paint it a mirror color. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be black colored. It would be mirrored color. That's all they would have done. It would cost them nothing to put those mirrors in. Nothing.
Yeah.
Now it cost me. I think I got 10 mirror panels. They're just made out of paper too. It cost me $6 for 10 panels. I used 2 of them. So it's like less than $1?
Yeah.
But it would cost them nothing because instead of using black ink, you would just use some kind of mirror ink. That's it.
Yeah.
Cost you nothing. But yeah, it looks really nice. Only thing I'm kind of disappointed on is the MCP cone art.
The art's not that crisp.
No, when I turned it,
I'll tell you what, I have footage of the real arcade. It's not that sharp in the real one. Go watch on my channel, my shorts of the real Tron arcade cabinet. It's not that sharp. It's kind of a grainy picture in the real arcade, so you might want to check that out. Yeah, I don't think it's not like a real sharp picture.
This one's not.
You gotta remember, that was the 80s, T. It was the 80s.
Yeah.
It was the 80s. It's not today. It's not modern day. I mean, Tron came out of the 80s, you know.
I know, but this picture was just printed
a
couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they could update it, or they could keep it more. Maybe they're going for that more authentic look.
I think it's because it looks washed out a little bit. I think it's the paper they used. They should use a nicer paper. It's a little thicker than stock paper, but it's not real nice. They should have used photograph paper.
Yeah,
because it looks kind of it looks okay. I mean, but it looks a little washed out. It's the coloring that it's not that good, but I still like it. And the funny thing is, you cannot find pictures of that. Like nobody reproduces pictures for this MCP cone. Yeah, because
it's probably trademarked and copyrighted and stuff. So
it probably is, but you can make it a little different. And, so it'll look like the original one. You can get going again. What's going on over there, Pop Brad? Mirror acrylic is crazy expensive if you want. Yeah, and mine are not perfect mirrors. They're just mirror paper, and it has distortion in it, and I'm okay with that. Because the real one was distorted as well. But yeah, I don't need nothing fancy. Just like my little mirror paper there, $6 for 10. It looks great. Oops. Guess it's time for Caro Game of the Week. Oh, we got to get out of here, Papa Brad. What are you doing?
Sorry. My computer's having some issues right now.
All right, guys. Have a great night. I got to do the Caro Game of the Week and get out of here.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's rock and roll. Sorry.
Even though you guys don't know what it is.
Sorry.
I screwed that one up, man.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
When I'm changing things, I gotta
remove. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, you know what the best thing is, T. McCloskey? You know what the best thing is?
What's that?
Time will tell us if there was delays or not. Like, right now, I mean, they're saying there's not, but 2 months from now, we'll know the story if there was delays or not. Right?
I mean, they don't blow smoke up people's ass. Ever.
I don't think so. It seemed pretty direct to me, but I mean, we'll find out soon enough. We don't have to wait that long. I mean, honestly, it's right around the corner. So
I know today is the 14th, so we must say, middle of December. So we'll know here in 6 weeks.
Yeah,
6 weeks. That's it.
Things could be worse. T. McCloskey, you could have bought a brand new Atari console and not be able to load a single game on it. Things could be worse.
Yep. Things could be worse.
They're getting me. It's the Atari police. I'm on their hit list now. They talked about the zip code glitch.
Yeah. That's what your video is about, isn't it?
You can't download a new game for the Atari VCS if you buy it. They've sold a bunch on Black Friday. All these people are getting them. They can't even download games onto it.
Yeah, unless they had an old account already.
Unless they had an old account with a credit card number that was already in there.
Yeah,
bizarre.
I mean, how many people has those?
It's just bizarre. Like, just the whole thing's been bizarre. It's like, I'm going to sell you this console. Okay, let's start with this. You can't log into it without flashing the firmware. You have to use a USB and reflash the whole machine. Just the whole thing has been crazy.
Yeah. Unless
I know how Carl O got it done, but I mean, I certainly couldn't. It was caught in a loop, and everything I read said you're going to end up having to flash it.
Yeah, some people got lucky that Carl O, and most people did not.
Yeah. But I can't wait to experience some games on it. So we'll see.
At least you get that part fixed.
No. Yeah, I waited a while. I waited a week for him to contact me back. They finally did contact me back. The funny part is when I went on Atari Age. There's a whole thread I put in the description of that video. And they sent me the same form letter they sent to everyone. It's the exact same wording and everything as a cut and paste. It's just like, man, that's kind of messed up, That's kind of messed up. So, I said, at first I was like, I'm not really going to talk about this too much, but, I just put it on my big channel, put it on my both channels. It's out there now. I mean,
No, you got them on both good.
Yeah. They'll get some people are going to hear about it now. It's going to get some light. But
Carlos says, I think they fixed it right after you had it flashed. Well, at least they fixed that. Now they got to fix the damn store so you can buy some games.
Yeah, I can't buy no games. I mean, can you imagine buying a new console? Like you get a new console, you can't even play any games on it.
I know.
It's insulting. It's I mean, really. But I will say this: it's like they had the high and the low. Like the 2600 plus was the high, and just because I can't install games, the VCS for right now is a low feeling. Because I can't put the games I want to play on it. Well, the 2600 plus was incredible. So. But anyway, it's exciting. We'll see what happens down the road. Hopefully they fix it, but it's interesting, if nothing else.
Well, they'll fix it hopefully sooner than later. That's the hope there. Hopefully sooner than later. Come on, Atari, fix your damn store.
Fix your store, man.
You did say there's some free things up there you can get.
Yeah, you get a little bit of stuff, but the really good stuff's all you got to buy. All the recharge games, the Atari 50th, all the good stuff you want to get.
Hey, Richard Dell. Yeah, all the good stuff like the recharged games and
Thumper Squid. I did that to my gold cab. Thumper. See, I'm not afraid to mod. T. McCloskey, that's why I think the speaker thing. Honestly, I ain't scared. Bringing that games. I'm not scared. I mean, I ripped out a monitor on a gold cabinet, iArcade, just because I wanted it to look better. I mean, I'm not afraid to mod stuff. So
I'm not either.
Bring it on. I'm ready. And I think it's important. We should have a couple videos. If you have like 2 or 3 videos out there showing people how to do it, it's good to have choice. When you want to do a project, I always do that when I'm doing mods and stuff. I'll watch videos of people doing it before I do it. That way I get an idea what I'm getting into,
That's the other thing. The other thing I want to say real quick too. Atgames is going to have installation videos out there as well.
Yeah, they're going to do one too.
Yep. So I want to throw that out there because Atgames is going to have videos out there to how to install those SSF kits too. So
that's good. Yeah.
So there'll definitely be content out there for you to help you.
Yeah, for sure. I'll probably want to do mine.
Yep.
So you ready? Let's rock and roll this. We got the game of the week.
Got the game of the week. Carl's game of the week.
Okay.
I don't think it's that hard to install, but okay, here we go, guys.
We'll find out.
It's time for Carl's Game of the Week!
Okay, the Carl game of the week is
Gate of Doom. Man, I had this feeling it was going to be Gate of Doom, T. McCloskey. I just had a feeling. I just felt it. Yeah, this is another great one, man. He's just like hit after. This is a good one. I've played this one before. This is a great game.
Data East, 1990.
Good choice. Dude, if that doesn't bring back Dungeons and Dragons memories, man, that could be a heavy metal album cover.
Yeah, pretty fun game. Pretty fun game. It was, like I said, it was Data East 1990. I think they made a second one too. Over in Japan, it was called Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2. But over here, it was Gate of Doom. Let's see. There you go. Put that in there.
Is Gate of Doom. The kingdom of Etrula was once one of peace.
I don't know if I said that right.
But evil thoughts poisoned the minds of people. The Gate of Doom broke open and creatures of the underworld came out. The people prayed that the 4 heroes of ancient legend would come forth to save them. Your quest, find and lock
What's
the
that?
Gate of Doom.
Nothing. Is this known as Dark Seal too?
Characters in this one?
What's that?
I have a game like this. It's called Dark Seal.
You got the ninja.
Well, I think it's the same game. It was
Dark
called,
Seal is the same game?
Yeah, and they had Dark Seal 2.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I played this because I think iArcade has this.
Yeah, I think
it looks familiar. I know I've played this before.
Yeah, it was named
very familiar.
Dark Seal, whatever, and then
Dark Seal was the Americanized name.
Yeah,
U.S. arcade name.
Yeah,
cool. I've seen it as both though.
All 4 have their own.
Yeah, it's the same game.
Okay, Wizard Fire and Dark Seal 2. Okay, thank you, Jason. I knew there was some kind of connection there. These games are great. I love these games.
It's a dungeon crawling action in a 3/4 overhead view. You had a choice of the 4 characters.
Dude, eat some Morning Star.
Items and spells turn your character into an elemental force with superpowers. A large variety of dungeon hazards are present to kill you. Daddy's released 174 different machines in our database under this trade name starting in 1979. I have blocked your honey magic. Now you will taste the power of my own.
Here comes a dragon. Spoiler. Yeah, I knew it was coming. See, I played this before.
This is a boss fight of many of Gate of Doom.
Yeah, they throw the dragon out early too. Like this is like the beginning of the game basically. And you're fighting the dragon. Like it's like maybe like the end of the first level or the second level. It's like real early. I'm like, man, they're throwing out the big guns quick.
I want to say it was after the first.
Cool thing about this
First level? I mean, like it's like crazy.
As well as unleash powerful spell once it is accumulated enough magic power.
Kill that damn dragon.
Can pick up available spells like tapping the joystick.
I thought I was playing Ark with the Wyverns.
There you go. Look at that. You just took the head right off that dragon.
Yeah, it's funny the wings and all that fall off.
Yeah, it hurt so much his wings fell off.
It's like, oh no. Ah, they go.
Oh, there they go.
Stage clear. Doesn't tell you what stage it was. I want to say that's the first or second.
Yeah.
I think it's first.
The sequel to this game has a bunch of like CD-ROM sounds.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah, Dark Seal 2.
Ow.
These are both great games. I've played these all the way through, both of them. They're fun. Fun beat 'em up, you know. Dungeon crawler kind of beat 'em up. Look, another dragon.
Another dragon.
It's the ice dragon.
Ice dragon. It throws some snowballs at you. Throwing some snowballs at you.
Frozen pellets at you.
I called them frozen pellets.
Some frozen pellets, man.
Misty Mountain Dragon.
Little rectangle things. Look at them.
Look at that, man.
You did it, hero. You killed the ice dragon.
Yes.
Die, ice dragon.
Now go forth for more adventures.
Those who dare to stay before me will die. Wake up, my faithful servant. Kill them all.
Well, look at this. It's like a eye of the beholder, man. It's got a bunch of eyes. Looking for you. Purple people eater.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that thing was supposed to be.
People eater.
You have defeated another boss.
I know what the hell to call that thing. Blob.
My daughter has gone on a journey. I fear for her safety. The creatures of evil are everywhere.
They're everywhere, Papa Brad. They're everywhere.
They're everywhere, man. It's a trap. It's a trap.
All the different areas and fought all the bosses. You come to the end boss.
Look at that. Yeah, this guy with the sword, he's a pain in the butt. I remember him.
Who attacks you with his magical powers.
This reminds me of the end of this room reminds me of the end of Conan the Destroyer. Remember the room with the mirrors?
Yeah.
And it's actually in the middle of the movie, I think, where there's that corny fight with the thing, like you smash the mirrors to kill the monster.
Go for it, adventurer.
So you just kind of have to stay away from that thing.
I know, he's got that sword.
Put the evil back.
Run!
Behind the gate.
Yeah, when he chills out, that's when you let him have it. There you go.
Yep.
Now start hitting him. Give him some Morning Star tea. She's stuck behind the glass.
Look at her. She's like,
Yeah,
He's like, let me out.
killed the final boss. You
Uh-oh.
are alive. The princess.
actually, she broke through the glass.
Will take you
That man, she couldn't wait. She's in a hurry.
and put down the gem in the crown. Well done, hero.
Well
You
done.
have closed the gate of doom.
Gate of
Forever.
Doom.
The gate of doom is closed.
And thus the divine heroes locked the gate of doom, as foretold in the ancient legends, thereby restoring the great kingdom to peace and beauty. If you never played this game, go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. It's not easy, but it is a lot of fun to play. And I think it's a little different than a lot of other games. So go check this game out.
Yeah, definitely. Like if you're a fan of Golden Axe, this is right up your alley. Like if you like Sega's Golden Axe, this is a similar channel, similar type game.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
And who doesn't like Golden Axe? I mean, come on.
I don't like Golden Axe.
Well, you're crazy.
I never played it.
Golden Axe is fantastic. What are you talking about? Sega Golden Axe? You never played that?
What is that?
Revenge of Death Adder is even better. The sequel.
Wow.
That's a rare one though. But
Yeah,
those games are fun.
I played Golden Axe, but I never.
It's like
played
twice as long. I found out that because I played on it. I played on a live stream with Steps, and we both picked a game, and I picked Death Adder. It was like twice as long. I felt kind of guilty. I didn't know it was going to be twice as long, but it's like actually almost twice as long.
Kuro says Christmas theme next week for Papa's highlights. Or highlight. That's right. You get to do the Kuro game of the week next week, Pop Brad.
All right.
Christmas theme for you.
All right.
Did we miss anything on the SSF kit? Do you think of? I think we pretty much covered everything on that.
We pretty much covered it.
I don't think we missed anything. Delays shipment of your Adams family, 2 to 4 weeks. Everybody else is just 1 week, they said. If you had Star Trek or Peanuts or all that, they said it would only delay it 1 week. I think it's because they're further out.
Yeah.
I think they're what, April or March or April, I think. Those other cabinets. So they said it would only delay that 1 week, but Adams family would be 2 to 4.
Yeah.
Well, again, it's the first one too, and the first one that ships. That makes sense. It would be delayed a little longer, but and like I said, you get a year warranty on the SSF kit. Even if you install it yourself, it's still 1 year. So if you get it pre-installed, it's 1 year, or if you install it yourself, it's 1 year for the SS kit alone. And I think the pinballs come with a 1 year warranty too, but you can extend those. They do have a warranty extenders up there on the Atgames store. If you want to extend.
Do you have any pictures with all the parts in the SSF kit? No,
they don't have any.
I don't think I have any pictures either showing all the parts. I don't know what's all involved in it. I imagine you have a bunch of speakers and an amp at least to put in there.
I think that's all it is. I think
it's got to be a bunch of speakers and an amp and a subwoofer. You got the subwoofer,
exciters,
yeah.
Yeah, only pictures they show on here is that.
So,
you see exciter here, and then you see the subwoofer down here. There's exciter there.
I mean, it looks like you just need a screwdriver to screw that sucker in.
And I want to say the holes are already pre-drilled, right?
Yeah, if the holes are pre-drilled, it shouldn't be that bad.
Which should be, so you don't have to drill through freaking the wood yourself.
You are probably going to have to take the screen off or tilt it up or something to get it out of the way to get in there. It's probably a little bit involved. I think $50 is a deal though for not having if you're afraid of doing it.
Let's see. Okay, the SSF kit includes 4 sound exciters and a subwoofer that can be mounted inside Legends 4K pinball cabinet. The speakers are connected to the Legends CE 4K software platform, which allows you to adjust the SSF kit settings to your liking. With the surround sound kit, you can enjoy immersive audio that matches the stunning visuals of the 4K playfield display. So you get 4 exciters and 1 subwoofer.
So there is no amp or anything. It's just a bunch of speakers.
Yeah, and they don't say nothing about no amp.
No amp.
And I saw Wagner TikTok. He kind of showed a picture of it, and it's just exciters and subwoofer that connects to each other and then connects to the Vibs board, right? I think pretty much that's it. Yeah, like you said, the only thing is getting in there and putting that stuff in there. So you have to lift up the playfield, right? Or go in the back, or you want to go in front. You just have
you're probably gonna have to tilt that playfield up, I would imagine, to get in there and put that subwoofer in.
Yep. That should be the hardest part.
That's probably the hardest part.
That's probably not gonna be that hard.
So I'm saying, like, if they had the video out, like that would give you a lot more. Make it easier decision if you could watch a video and see how difficult it is.
Yeah, I wish they'd get the video out sooner.
That would have been nice to be able to make that decision,
Yeah.
But there will be one coming out just in time. Once again, this is all new stuff,
I don't think it's going to be that hard.
I don't think it's gonna be that bad either. If all you need is a screwdriver, I mean,
it's just four exciters and a subwoofer. Which we already, the hole for the subwoofer is already cut.
And they got the hole drilled for you. I mean,
yeah, because the machine comes with the screen already. The
screen's already on there. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just unscrew that, put the subwoofer, screw that back on, and then the 4 exciters and plug it in. I don't think it's too involved.
Yeah.
But it's definitely worth $50 to get pre-installed if you don't want to mess with it. Because $50 is not bad. And then even the $100, I guess it's going to be $100 after the sale after December 17th. I don't think $100 is bad either.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Bud? You got anything else?
That's all I got. Check out my Atari VCS video I just dropped.
Yeah, check that out.
It's a pretty good video if you haven't seen it.
I think even if you don't have a VCS, check it out and say something to Atari, man.
Yeah. Let Atari know. I'm not the only one. There's like 17 pages of people that have the same issue.
Yeah.
Marlo has the same issue. I think everyone that ordered one on Black Friday's got to be dealing with this.
Yep.
So someone needs to come out and talk about it at least.
Someone needs more people that complain, the quicker response will have.
It's ridiculous though to buy a game console and not be able to play games on it.
I would hate to be a developer.
I would too, because they're not getting any of their games sold.
They're not making any money.
Think all the money they must be losing. I mean, you can't even buy their games on the platform.
I know, and when you first get it, man, that's when you're going to buy most of your games. And some people are going to say, "Fuck you!" I mean, I'm selling it.
Yeah. I'm not there yet. Okay, I'm not there yet.
They'll fix it. I know they'll fix it, but it needs to be sooner than later. And I just can't believe it's not fixed yet. I mean, Black Friday was what? Almost
you would think like a day or two would be enough that it would be a crisis. Like I would think, if your business is selling games, you can't sell games. That would be a pretty major thing. But I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. Get on Atari. Get on them. Need to have Rexter do a video.
Rexter is good at doing these videos. These videos like that.
But anyways, go check out. It's both on both of your channels, right? Pub Brad Live.
Yeah, I put it on both of them just so it gets seen. Yeah.
All right, guys, have a great rest of your week. Hopefully, you have a great Friday. So hopefully, see you on Saturday night during the weekend.
Yeah,
weekend was upon us. Have a great night, everybody.
Stay legit.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream.
It's time for Carl of the Week!
Welcome to Arcade Wars.